Okay, back with another one of those Facebook pesky PEMDAS videos, PEMDAS problems. This one came from an old elementary/high school friend of mine, and she said the problem that she figured it out, but the problem that she's been having explained to people is some confusion over the P in PEMDAS. The P in PEMDAS stands for parentheses, and you see this problem does have parentheses, but this isn't the type of parentheses this means. When you have a P, the P from PEMDAS in parentheses means parentheses that the author put in to group a set of operations together. If you had something like 4 times 2 plus 3, you'd want to execute inside here first, doing multiplication, 4 times 2 being 8, plus 3 being 11. And to do that first and make that an 11 and then pull it into the rest of your problem. When you see a parentheses written like this is just another way of writing multiplication. This just means 2 times 3. That really falls here on the PEMDAS scale. Because this is really just another way of writing multiplication. This is not what they mean when they say parentheses in PEMDAS. So let's go ahead and solve this problem, as long as it's up on the board. And we'll start with parentheses. Now we have none of this type of parentheses that are grouping several operations together. We just have this alternate way of writing multiplication. So, no parentheses. Next thing to look for is exponents. And we have an exponent right here. And I have another video on exponents, but quick explanation is you take this number called the base, multiply it by itself the number of times you have up here in your exponent. And so this really breaks down to be 6 times 6, which then breaks down to be 36. So this expression is the same as 36. There are no more exponents, so we look for multiplication and division. And we see this division symbol, so we got our exponent here. Now, this is going to go together as a multiplier before we do this division, because it binds these together as if it was a parenthetical statement. So you're going to do your 2 times 3, which is going to lead you down to a 6. Then you come to your addition and subtraction, you got plus 4. So you have 36 divided by 6, which when you put those together, you get 6, add 4 to them, and when you put that together, you get 10. Now it is possible to look at this as 6, you might want to say 6 squared divided by 2 and then multiply that by 3, but that would not be as mathematically correct because of the way that this multiplication is written with the parentheses. You'd want to do that as a unit. So even though it's not our expression type of parentheses, it would take a precedence over this division symbol because of the way it's written. It appears that because the author wrote your multiplication this way, he wants it done in a priority over your division. So that he really wants this divided by this whole unit. So, but if you want to look at this as doing it with parentheses, then it would just be 3 multiplied by 2. It's just an alternate way of writing multiplication. But it looks like the way the author wrote this problem that he wants this to be prioritized over division. That's the reason he wrote it that way. Anyway, like I said, parentheses though usually means a full parenthetical statement of multiple operations that you'd want to do outside the rest of your problem first. So that's how to do that problem. Like I said, you could look at it as 36 divided by 2 and multiply that by 3, but because of the way this is written, that would not be as mathematically correct. It looks like the author wanted you to do this before that. So if you have any questions, as always, you can put them in the comments. And if you'd like, you can hit the subscribe button down below. I come out with videos occasionally, even when not asked a question. Like hopefully I'll have one coming out on quadratic equations. Not too much longer. Like I said, I'm in school myself until May, while I graduate with my math education degree. Again, any questions, put them in the comment. I'll do my best to answer them.